the opposition.
Not tonight, evidently.
7 of 13. The 17 for Iggy matches his playoff high this season. He did it in the closeout game in round number 2 against the Rockets. 4:35 to play. Third quarter, Golden State 78, Toronto 76. With the Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, here's Mark Kestisher.
They had 5 threes in that clincher against Houston, Kevin. Yes, so the big three, Hubie, of Curry, Thompson, Iguodala, 19 of the 21 points in this quarter.
Absolutely, and that's very big. And the other key part of it is only 1 turnover. Remember, they had 10 turnovers at the half. They got 1 turnover. At the other end, we all know now, leadership is missing with Lowry sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. And also Leonard, they have him somewhat under control here now. He only has 15 points, and we have 16 minutes to go in this game.
Got 2 turnovers, only 2, but a crucial turnover in the midst of this 8-2 run that led to the Klay Thompson 3 on the other end. Toronto will take it out of bounds, attacking the basket to our left. Van Vliet has it, 4.5 minutes to go. Third quarter, Raptors down 2. Siakam on the three-point line, wheels, gives to Van Vliet on the left. With 8 to shoot, takes McKinney inside the arc, darts behind it, squares for 3, off the rim, no good, rebounded by Draymond Green.
McKinney played him extremely well. He took away the drive. He loves to drive with his left hand, and just took the space.
Draymond Green now has 13 rebounds and 9 assists. Here's Curry, steps back, 20-footer, yes! Steph Curry heating up in the third quarter. Warriors go by 4 points up, their largest lead of Game 6.
Now remember, he had 9. Now he has 8 in this quarter.
80 to 76, Golden State chanted defense from the sellout in the last game at the Oracle. Van Vliet, high post, dribbles through against Boogie Cousins. Inside to Ibaka, double comes, turns, finds Leonard off the pass, hangs and hits and scores. Somehow made the catch, changed the hand through contact, and a chance for 3.
Every game that we have seen in this series, we keep talking. If you hit the big guys on the front line into the paint area, move without the basketball, they're going to score. And when the double team comes, the guy running without the ball has been scoring. Unfortunately, we don't see it enough.
Klay Thompson, Hubie, his 3rd foul. Kawhi Leonard hits the foul shot. He's got 18. And just like that, the Raptors back within 1. 80 to 79 Warriors, 3:38 left in the 3rd. Steph Curry will bring it up. Curry across half court, picked up by Pascal Siakam. Off the crossover move inside the arc, finds Draymond Green on the wing. Now the relocated Curry, pass to Thompson, quick double. Skips it across to the left, 7 to shoot. Up top, Green, swings in Thompson for 3. It's good! Game 6, Klay with his 4th triple. He's got 28, Warriors by 4.
Look at that on the video. Siakam was just standing in mud like he was nailed to the floor.
Here's Leonard against Thompson, drives him near the mid-post. 3 minutes to go in the 3rd. Kawhi swings it, Van Vliet. Down low, Siakam against Draymond Green. Baseline left, backs him in, 5 to shoot. Hits the cutter, Ibaka. Missed at the rim, but he was bodied and fouled as he goes somersaulting across the baseline.
Now that was an outstanding pass. Mainly because the ball handler had his back to the basket and the baseline, and then he sees the cutter through a defensive player. That was just a beautiful pass.
Foul on DeMarcus Cousins, his 1st. It'll send Serge Ibaka to the line. Ibaka and Van Vliet, each with 10 of the 20 bench points for the Raptors in Game 6. Toronto down 4, 2:52 left in the 3rd. Ibaka missing on the first of 2.
Now just remember now, in the 2 previous games, Ibaka had 20 and 15, and tonight he already has 10. Off the bench, taking maximum production in these minutes.
Nick Nurse just sent Kyle Lowry back on the floor with the 4 fouls. He was on the bench the last 4 minutes. Van Vliet off, Ibaka splits the
Now
bench.
you got to go ahead now. You got to go ahead in some kind of an isolation. They have him on McKinney so that he's not outside on Curry.
Oh, we got a foul against Kawhi Leonard off the ball in the post, tangled up. That is 4 on Leonard. So Leonard and Lowry, each with 4 personals. They're over the limit. 2 free throws coming for Draymond Green.
Now just think about this. Your 2 best guys that had to stay on the floor have 4. Now with 2:46 to go and 12 more in the 4th quarter, you're gambling. You're gambling to stay in the game right now. That's what Nick Nurse is doing.
Draymond Green just missed a free throw, and that's big news. That was his 1st attempt tonight. He had hit 29 of his last 32 free throws dating back to Game 3 of the Western Conference Finals. Second one up, misses both. Rebounded by Siakam. Warriors lead stays at 3, 83-80. 2:40 left in the third. Siakam front court at the top. Shovels to Lowry. Back to Pascal. Crosses over. Lost his balance. Passed out to Lowry. 10 to shoot. Lowry runs Green through a screen. Now re-screens. Lost his balance and lost the ball.
Oh, they're going to lay up right here.
Curry to Thompson. Foul from behind on the dunk attempt by Danny Green. And Klay Thompson is hurt. He is rolling over on the baseline injured. Danny Green with the foul from behind as Klay went for the jam. The last thing the Warriors fans, their players and coaches wanted to see, Klay Thompson going down. We already lost Kevin Durant in game number 5. And it's always scary when a player goes for a dunk. Ramona Shelburne down on the floor. So he was grabbing toward his left knee or that left leg, which he's now stretching as he lays on his back on the awkward fall.
He was running on that outside lane, and the ball was in the middle of the floor, and the decision was the right decision because he was ahead. When he received that pass and went, Green goes to try to get the block. As he goes up high, Thompson perfectly tried to dunk it with both hands. Unfortunately, as he lands, you can see that it's a...
Yeah, as soon as he landed, he grabbed that left knee. Let's go downstairs to Ramona Shelburne.
Well, Klay Thompson was down on the court, and the Warriors trainers were looking at him, but he was able to flex that knee a bit, and now he's walking off, being carried by Jordan Bell and Jonas Jerebko, going to the back in the locker room, but he is able to put a little bit of weight on that knee.
Oh, my goodness. Klay Thompson, as tough as they come in the NBA, in the final game at the Oracle, trying to extend the season, being helped off with the help of 2 Warriors, and as Ramona said, able to put a little bit of weight on that left knee as he walks in the tunnel toward the Golden State locker room.
Unfortunately, as he was running, motoring hard from the other end.
And he just, we're getting a camera shot. He's walking on his own right now.
Right.
The 2 guys who were helping him, he took his arms off their shoulders, and he's trying to walk it off back there.
Listen, this guy's a tough hombre.
Oh, my
There's no doubt about that.
He had a hamstring strain, came out of game 2. He just turned around. He doesn't want to go to the locker room.
No, that's right. He wants to
He's coming back down. This place is going to go berserk when he comes out of the tunnel. A slow walk for Klay Thompson. The sellout crowd has, if they don't have a monitor, which none of them do, this place is going to go bananas when Klay Thompson reemerges from the tunnel. And here he comes. I mean, you want to talk about drama. Maybe the toughest guy in the NBA with hardly a noticeable limp walks out of the tunnel. He's only missed 1 playoff game in his career, and I bet you he could have played through that injury in game 3. Klay Thompson staying in.
This was just a very difficult landing as he tries to dunk it with both hands. Right? Green goes for the block. They're both up above the rim. And as he comes down, he just landed awkwardly. There was no contact as he comes down to hit the floor.
Now remember, he was fouled from behind, so he's the free throw shooter. We'll see if he stays in the game after the free throws. But Klay Thompson with 2:22 to go. I mean, the free agent to be is as loved as there is in the Bay Area. In his 8th season, going to the line, he's 8 of 8 there with 28 points. He's been Mr. Game 6 over the years, trying to help the Warriors force a 7th game. These finals have been outstanding drama.
Yes.
Chant of MVP here at the Oracle as he calmly buries the first of 2. What a remarkable scene. 2:22 to go in the third. Golden State 84, Toronto 80.
Well, they do not have anyone up at the table to take his place if there is a dead ball.
Well, he's jogging and looks to be okay as he hits both free throws. 85-80.
Right now, we just had a collision down there, and it was Cousins and Siakam. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what the call is.
2:19 left. Now Klay Thompson is going to check out with Quinn Cook coming in. Steve Kerr with a pat on the back. Thompson getting high fives up and down the Warriors bench. Both teams over the limit on that Cousins foul, his second, so Siakam goes to the other end to shoot two. And now Thompson is heading up the tunnel to the locker room. They'll take a closer examination as Siakam hits the first of two.
Well, you know, if he didn't shoot the foul shots and he was out and someone else did, he'd be out of the game.
By the way, he's jogging to the locker room.
Yeah,
that's a good sign.
Now, you like all of that.
We have tunnel camp, courtesy of ABC. The famed tunnel from the Warriors locker room. It's a long tunnel all the way to the floor. Siakam's second good as well. Pascal Siakam with 21 points in Game 6. Raptors back within 3.
Yeah, they have Danny Green on Curry.
2:14 to go here in the third. Behind the back escape dribble. Curry lost it on the ground. Siakam wraps him up, and they'll have a jump ball at the free throw line. Curry and Siakam.
Now, Curry was on the left side of the floor, foul line extended. He tried to cross over. Siakam came on the trap, and then Danny Green was able to cause the deflection.
2:08 left here in the third quarter. 85-82. Warriors lead the Raptors. Pascal 3. And they will jump it at the free throw line to our right. Ball is
went for the block. Unfortunately, they get a piece of him. This has been all right from the get-go. You got to give Golden State credit. Every time that Leonard puts the ball down on the floor, he's facing a man playing him and then the trap guy immediately.
It looks like they gave that foul to Draymond Green, and not McKinney. So 3 on Green.
McKinney thought that he fouled it. He definitely thought it was on him.
So Leonard goes to the line, hits the first of 2. Kawhi's got 10 points in the third quarter, and he missed the second with the Raptors down 2, 85-83. Final 90 seconds of the third quarter here in Game 6. Quinn Cook in for Klay Thompson.
You got to go inside here now. Leonard's got 4, and he's playing Cousins.
Inside Cousins made a nifty one-hand catch. Had it tipped away by Leonard, out of bounds. Cousins arguing he got hit on the arm to no avail. 7 to shoot. Warriors, they'll inbound on the baseline.
See, he thinks he got fouled, but then he pushed off, and definitely it could have gone either way.
Curry will be the trigger man. Baseline, inside pass for Cousins, and Kawhi Leonard saw that, sniffed it out, dove down the lane, and knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, good call, Mark. Good call.
1 more second ticked away, 6 to shoot. Inbound Cook on the baseline, out to Cousins, up top, Iguodala on the arc, rises over Lowry, shoots for 3 and hits another. 20 for Andre Iguodala, 5-point Warrior lead.
Now, what he's doing now is absolutely amazing.
His playoff high for this season. 55 seconds to go in the third. Lowry hit, trying to get a shot off. Quinn Cook took the brunt of it, even though Cook committed the personal. 2 free throws coming as we pause 10 seconds for Station ID. This is the 2019 NBA Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app presented by Indeed. Alongside Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, Ramona Shelburne, I'm Mark Kestisher, John Barry, Kevin Winter in our studio position. Kyle Lowry, who had 21 first-half points, 0 in the third. He just missed the first of 2 free throws.
Now, let's talk about Iguodala in a second here. This is a guy that was 5 for 20 in the 3 ball coming into this game. He's 3 for 6. He was averaging 6 points. He has 20 points. Talk about stepping up in the big game. He just has that built into his nature.
Well, he was the Finals MVP when this dynasty began, and he's trying to keep it going. Lowry split the pair, 88-84 Warriors. 40 seconds left in the third. Poked away by Lowry from Curry, who wanted a foul. Ball goes out of bounds on the near side. It'll stay with the Warriors with 9 to shoot.
All right, now that was the first time that they were in the box and 1 tonight. They were in the box and 1 with Lowry chasing. And you can see Danny Green got popped. And he's bent over right now.
The defense that Nick Nurse went to, remember when Klay Thompson got injured in Game 2 as well, and Curry's the focal point. They'll send in Norm Powell. Danny Green, I think took an elbow to the gut. He comes out. Inbound Draymond Green, straight on three. No. Leonard rebounds,
great.
leaking out Lowry. Takes the pass, lays it in. Raptors back within two.
Yeah, that was great. Smart move by Lowry. As soon as he saw the shot, you could see him running down already. He was already across half court. Excellent pass by Leonard. Now they're in that box and one. They're in the box and one.
20 seconds to go in the third. Here's Cook, wing three, no good. Contested rebound, tip to Curry. Curry's got it under the basket. Four guys around him, tip it away. Lowry's got it. A chance for a tie or a long one for the lead. Powell for three, no good. Rebound to Baco, 1 second to go. Puts it up, tipped again and in. Kawhi Leonard, the second putback goes. Ties the game in 88 as we go to the fourth.
As Ibaka takes that shot again with his back to the basket, as it's coming off out of nowhere, Leonard is up over the top of the rim and puts it back.
Kawhi Leonard with 12 third-quarter points. And this game, of course, will go to the fourth quarter, or will it? Tied at 88. Was the ball in his hands when the red lights were going off? They will take a look at it. It may not be a tie game. We'll tell you when we come back. Fourth quarter coming. This is the 2019 NBA Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app presented by Indeed.
Prescription products require an online physician consultation and are only available if the physician determines a prescription is appropriate. See website for full details.
Hey guys, good news. The outrageously expensive little blue pill is now generic, which means you can get the prescription medication to treat ED at affordable prices. And Hims makes it extra affordable. Right now, get your first month supply for free. All you pay is just $5 for your medical consultation when you go to 4hims.com/deal. After that, it's just $30 for a month's supply. Sure beats paying big bucks for just one blue pill, doesn't it? Plus, you won't need an awkward in-person doctor's appointment to get the prescription. Hims has doctors online who can prescribe the medication, and a pharmacy sends it right to your door. It's affordable, private, and incredibly easy. Nobody likes dealing with ED. Now, thanks to Hims, nobody has to. And that's really good news. To get your first order for just $5, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/deal. That's 4hims.com/deal for your first month for just $5. 4hims.com/deal.
Napa know-how.
At Napa Auto Care Centers, you'll get a $75 prepaid Visa card when you spend $250 on Napa brake parts, which is cause to celebrate. Because normally the sound of screeching brakes means your bank account's about to take a hit. But getting $75 back makes that hit not so bad. Quality parts installed by the pros. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating Napa Auto Care Centers. Exclusions apply. Offer ends 6/30/19.
It's time to say see you later, alligator, to embarrassing and troublesome issues with your skin, nails, and hair with all-natural Cayman alligator oil. Cayman oil is locally made, right in Louisiana, where people have been using alligator oil for centuries to treat all kinds of ailments. A drop a day of Cayman oil can help you say see you later, alligator, to athlete's foot, nail fungus, acne, eczema, rashes, dry skin, cuts, infections, MRSA, scars, burns, sunburns, and even ingrown hair and dandruff. If you or someone you know is tired of suffering with any of these skin, nail, and hair troubles, you need to visit mycayman.com to learn more about 100% natural, non-toxic, hypoallergenic Cayman oil and get a bottle today. Say see you later, alligator, with Cayman alligator oil at mycayman.com. That's myCaimon.com. mycayman.com.
From a Granger broadcast position inside Oracle Arena with John Barry, I'm Kevin Winter. JB, we go to the fourth. They took the bucket off the board. Golden State by 2. Kyle Lowry's got 4 fouls. Klay Thompson has not returned after those 2 free throws when he banged up his left knee.
Well, if this Warrior team can come back from this, all hats off. I mean, this is incredible what's going on here. Iguodala, can he continue to do it here in the fourth?
Testy Hubie, buckle up, boys.
Only the fifth quarter win for the Warriors in this entire finals. 31-26, Hubie. 2-point lead, Golden State to the fourth.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit. Now, they were 6 for 12 in the 3-ball during that quarter. At the other end, Toronto 1 for 6. And we said throughout the series, the 3-ball has been the big factor with whoever wins the game. It's just been amazing.
All right, well, look at this alignment for the Golden State Warriors for the fourth. No Curry, no Thompson. Livingston, Jerebko, Quinn Cook, Draymond Green, and Boogie Cousins. It'll be Toronto against some backcourt pressure, getting it into Lowry with Powell, Van Vliet, Siakam, and Ibaka.
Well, you're trying to give a blow to Green and Curry. They both played 32 minutes already.
Down two. Siakam has it up high. Goes to Lowry between the circles against Livingston. Ibaka's going to set the screen. Lowry at the top. Ducks under, poked away, but right to Ibaka, 3 to shoot. Serge sees the clock, rises, shoots from 12. No good. Draymond Green the rebound.
Oh, good defense. Good defense by Golden State.
So the Warriors up 2 have their first crack of the fourth quarter. Sean Livingston out on the left, into the mid-post. Cousins turns into a double team, puts it up, no, gets it back. Now pumps, fouled, shot no good as he hits the deck. DeMarcus Cousins heads to the line.
I want to tell you, it was very physical in that play right there. Because when Cousins got double teamed, he just stretched the free arm out and shed him in. Should have been an offensive foul before he shot the ball the first time. And then once again, they get the second chance opportunity.
Serge Ibaka committed the foul. Cousins at the line missing on the first of 2. DeMarcus Cousins, of course, came back from the ruptured Achilles. Then was the torn quad in the second game of round 1. Returning for the NBA Finals, and he splits the pair to put the Warriors up 3.
Well, the big thing is the points. Like in Game 5, the 14 points off the bench, he already has 8 off the bench in this game.
89-86 Golden State, 1 minute gone by in the fourth. Powell nearly lost the dribble, got it back, falling down, turns it over. Draymond Green's pass intercepted at half court by Lowry. Lowry leaves for Ibaka from 14. Good for Serge Ibaka.
Great defensive play by Lowry out at half court. And then as he makes the penetration, he was looking for Ibaka and he was wide open at the foul line area.
Warriors lead down to 89-88. They go to DeMarcus in the mid-post against Ibaka. Pulls him down. Double comes. Spins. Shot over Siakam. Got in the way, and Ibaka's got it.
Now, they forced him to the baseline, and Siakam came and double-teamed him on the baseline side.
Here's Van Vliet from the left wing. 90 seconds into the fourth, Toronto looking to reclaim the lead. Ibaka setting a high screen. Off the switch, Van Vliet takes Cousins to the elbow. Stops, drops it for Ibaka, flips it up, missed it. Cousins has the rebound.
I thought he was fouled, but he should have dunked the ball with 2 hands.
And Draymond Green is fouled in transition on the other end. A couple of Raptors got in the way, tripped him up.
Now, Ibaka right now is bent over at the other end. Now, they're taking him out of the game and bringing in Gasol. Now, he's upset that he's coming out, and he should be, because he's making a major contribution. And we all know right now that we've been bringing this as the game is going on. Gasol and Green do not have a field goal in this game.
Norm Powell got called for the personal. That'll be his second. Warriors will inbound, 10-10 to go. Cook's got it, driving on Van Vliet, flips it up, gets the rattle, 91-88, Warriors by 3.
Now, he cut him off in the paint, but when Cook elevated, he brought it right back and shot it over his head.
Under 10 minutes to go, Lowry has space, shoots from 18, hits the rim, high to snag the rebound. Draymond Green, his 15th rebound of game 6.
He's not scoring, but the assists and the rebounding are there.
10 assists, 15 rebounds, 6 points for Draymond Green, and now a whistle as Quinn Cook was 35 feet away from the basket. I think Marc Gasol was the helper there against Van Vliet. Well, they called it on 2-3, not 3-3. Van Vliet picks up his second.
Bad foul.
Yeah, team foul number 3. It'll be side in.
It's the old story. You got 9:41 to go, and you already have 3. You're going to be in the penalty here now if you stay aggressive with the basketball.
John Livingston will inbound. 9:41 to go here in the fourth quarter. Curry on the bench. Klay Thompson will not return here to game 6. Draymond Green finds Cook, catch and shoot 3, missed. Rebound tip controlled by Toronto's Marc Gasol. Hits Powell. Powell down the middle of the floor. Powell peels to the right. Passes out to Siakam with 9:20 to go. Siakam a dribble against the much smaller Cook. Double comes, passes up to Lowry, swing left Van Vliet with 8 to shoot. Against Curry, who's now back in the game. Van Vliet circles on top with 4. Launches a 3 over Cousins that hits. Ties the game at 91.
I'm shaking my head and I'm saying the clock is going to run out. They're not even going to get a shot, and Van Vliet knocks it down.
13 for Fred Van Vliet. Big 3 there. Livingston into the front court to call for time. And we got a lot to be decided here with 8:53 to go. Let's check in quickly downstairs. Here's Ramona Shelburne.
Well, I'm outside the Warriors locker room, and Klay Thompson has been back there jumping around, trying to get back into this game, trying to stay loose, but he has now been ruled out for the rest of this game with a left knee injury. He told his dad, Michael Thompson, the knee did not pop. He was just trying to stay loose. He obviously wants to play, but he is not coming back.
Thank you, Ramona. Left hamstring in game 2. Left knee here in game 6. Can the Warriors extend the series without him? Timeout. 8:53 to go. Warriors and Raptors deadlocked at 91. You're listening to the 2019 NBA Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app presented by Indeed.
Here's something you probably don't know about erectile dysfunction. 52% of guys over 40 experience ED. And here's something you probably do know about erectile dysfunction. 0% of guys like talking about it. Fortunately, Roman is here to help. With Roman, you can chat with a U.S. licensed physician about treatment options. If your doctor decides treatment is right for you, Roman can ship your prescription right to your door with free 2-day shipping. With Roman, you don't have to spend time in waiting rooms, deal with awkward face-to-face conversations, or make uncomfortable trips to the pharmacy. Just visit GetRoman.com, chat with a doctor, and find out if treatment is right for you. Start your free online visit and get free 2-day shipping when you visit GetRoman.com/athlete. That's GetRoman.com/athlete. Additional terms, conditions, and eligibility requirements apply. Visit GetRoman.com for more details.
When tracking the domestic dust bunny, you commonly find them hiding under wardrobes next to lost socks. Don't move too suddenly or they'll scurry off. What's utterly fascinating about the dust bunny is that although they are not actually sentient creatures, when they hear that Geico not only saves people money, but also has a 97% customer satisfaction rating, it's obvious to them you should switch. Because yes, switching to Geico is a no-brainer. Oh no, it's the dust bunny's only natural predator. Run along, dust bunnies, run along.
The Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Live from Dodger Stadium this weekend.
Way back there, gone! Bellinger's done it again.
While the Cubs are fighting for the top of the National League Central, the Dodgers are cruising high atop the NL West. Two of baseball's best go head-to-head.
A blast from Rizzo.
Coverage begins Saturday at 8 Eastern and Sunday at 6 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, Ramona Shelburne, I'm Mark Kestisher, John Barry, Kevin Winter with us. 8:53 to go. Game 3, Warriors and Raptors tied at 91. But Hubie, Klay Thompson, 30 points, out with an injured knee.
Well, look at it. He's played 31 minutes. He's 8 for 12 from the field, 4 for 6 in threes, 10 for 10 on the foul line, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and he's been all over the place defensively. Just think of the loss that this is right now.
Huge. Last 2 games, the Warriors faced elimination. He averaged 38 points a game. In Game 6's, 41 against Oklahoma City. Back in that year, 16 when they came back down 3-1, and 39 to Houston last year in the Western Conference Finals. So the Warriors have it out of the timeout. Livingston in the post, 10-footer up, around, pinballs in.
Now, they were in the box and one again coming out of that timeout. They're trying to, disguise so that Lowry doesn't pick up, let him play zone where he's not forced to guard Curry.
Well, the others are going to have to hit, and they are. Livingston the basket, 93-91 Golden State. Kawhi Leonard's on the floor, has it. Up top it goes to Van Vliet. Dribbles against Curry to the right, who walls the ball. Tries again, tries to get by him, does. Out to Lowry. Late shot clock, 3 off the rim. Draymond Green rebounds.
They're now 2 for 8 in the 3 ball going back. Just think about it since halftime.
Here's Green off the cut, leaves it for Looney down low, and it's a charge against Draymond Green. He ran right into Marc Gasol, and that's 4 on Draymond.
Yeah, he couldn't stop. And I give Gasol a lot of credit there. He just it took that one right in the chest.
14 turnovers for the Warriors, 8:07 to play in Game 6. Golden State, once down 3-1. Can they force a Game 7? They lead the Raptors 93-91. Kawhi Leonard up high. Siakam trying to screen off Iguodala. Now he backs off. Kawhi on the dribble to the free throw line. Fakes, ducks under, puts it up with the right hand. No. Draymond rips down his 17th rebound.
That was a forced shot by Leonard. He's frustrated right now because he can't get a clean look.
Iguodala baseline left. Kick out on top with 7:38 to go in the game. Up 2 of the Warriors. Curry has it. Drives Van Vliet. Floats it short. Off the rim. Siakam snags the rebound out of midair.
Right now, Toronto is slow. They're not quick. In the first half, they were quick getting the ball up the floor, and they really punished with the 3 ball as well as getting the ball in the paint.
They are slow, and they are spreading the floor right now. Lowry feeds Gasol down the middle. Left side, Van Vliet makes the catch against Curry. Launches the 3 over Curry, and buries it. Another tagger for Fred Van Vliet. The Raptors go in front by 1.
Amazing how he can make them with 1 second or 2 on the clock.
Livingston wheels in the lane. Shot hits the back of the rim 4 times. Tipped in by Draymond Green.
Yeah, right now, you can see Toronto's upset. They're saying that the ball bounced up and was over the cylinder. You can't touch that there.
Can't review it until it's under 2 minutes to go. And Lowry turns it over. Looney gives it down court to Livingston. Against Siakam. Throws it down with a right hand. Livingston still with some lift. And the Warriors have a 3-point lead.
Yeah, a great play, mainly because Lowry falls down, but then on the steal, and you love what Livingston did. He looked back to see where the defender was, and he sent that one home on a strong dunk.
Got a timeout taken by the Toronto Raptors, Hubie, with 6:34 to go in Game 6. 7 ties, 17 lead changes. What a night for the final night at the Oracle. Warriors 97, Raptors 94. This is the 2019 NBA Finals on ESPN Radio and the ESPN app presented by Indeed.
Coming up Friday, the latest from the NBA Finals Game 6, and a look ahead at all the drama already in free agency, plus Tiger and Pebble. And moves are happening in the NFL. That and more Friday on Golic and Wingo, 6 Eastern, ESPN Radio, ESPN2.
The Low Post Podcast with Zach Lowe.
Everything I have heard is that Boston is not afraid. And I don't see a way that Boston can get him without trading Tatum. But if Kyrie still walks, you're asking yourself, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Anthony Davis, Al Horford, assuming he opts out and resigns. How good is that team? That's the question you have to ask.
Subscribe or listen to the Low Post Podcast in the Listen tab of the ESPN app. This is the Will Kane Show.
Kevin Durant is a competitor, and this to me is the difference between blame and responsibility. Blame is you trying to put something negative on somebody else. Responsibility is putting somebody into the driver's seat of their own life. Kevin Durant was in the driver's seat. He made the choice because he knew his body and he wanted to compete.
The Will Kane Show, weekdays at 3 Eastern on ESPN Radio and on the ESPN app.
On this week's Adam Schefter podcast, we'll be joined by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback Jameis Winston, Giants wide receiver Sterling Shepard, as they look ahead to the 2019 season. Find the show on Apple Podcasts or your favorite podcasting app.
This is Jerome from Birmingham, previously from Paul Feinbaum Show.
My man is up next.
I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, you've only had like 1 or 2 of your, quote, regular callers calling in, but your lines have been busy. Now, where is all this hoopla about who made the show great again and all that? Where's all that coming from when the show has been doing outstanding?
The Paul Feinbaum Show, weekdays at 3 Eastern on the ESPN app and on the SEC Network.
From a Granger broadcast position inside Oracle Arena alongside John Barry, I'm Kevin Winter. I want to thank all of you who logged on to our Twitter account. 36% of you said Kawhi Leonard to be our Duralast proven top performer of the game. JB, 6:34 to go in the fourth. Golden State 97, Toronto 94. What are you looking for?
Steph Curry has 17 points.
he better get 27 or 30 if they're going to win this game. He's got to score the basketball in the last 6.5 minutes.
There is no Klay Thompson the rest of the way, out with a left knee injury. Golden State wins. We go to Toronto for Game 7 on Sunday night. If not, Kesty, it's a party for the Raptors.
There are thousands of people in front of Scotiabank Arena, thousands of miles away in Toronto cheering. Hubie, what are you seeing here with 6:34
well, right now,
left?
Van Fleet with 16, Ibaka with 13. That's 29 off the bench. And then every once in a while, they're trying to slip into that box and one after a foul shot or that, mainly so that they hide Lowry, that he's not on a one-on-one situation.
3-point lead. A little bit of controversy in the break. We got to look at that Draymond Green tip. It looked like it was in the cylinder, but you can't review it until you're under 2 minutes. Lowry, great feed underneath the Siakam, who lays it in. Raptors within one.
Yeah, I see, very casually, Lowry goes baseline, and as soon as he sees a double team, Siakam move right into passing lane.
6:10 left, 97-96 Warriors.
They're man-to-man. They have Leonard on Iguodala.
Here's Curry off the pass inside the arc, rises in traffic, and knocks home the 18-footer.
Two guys in red shirts just went for a steal. He split the steal and elevated uncontested.
Curry's up to 19, leads up to 3 for Golden State. Lowry hits Gasol, who is scoreless in Game 6. Out to Leonard, drives the lane, fades, fires, misses. Siakam tips, Gasol comes up with it. Out to Van Vliet for 3. Fouled as he missed it. Livingston on the closeout fouled Fred Van Vliet, who will shoot 3 times.
You have to love it if you're a Toronto fan, what Van Fleet and Ibaka have been doing off the bench. It's just sensational because they make pressure shots when the clock is almost ready to go off.
And thank goodness for Van Vliet and Ibaka, because Gasol and Green have 1 point between them.
Well, that's who you keep bringing out. But I want to tell you, as a coach and you're watching the game, Gasol is not even looking to kick the ball. He keeps coming out and out rather than he has a mismatch when they switch, and he's not taking advantage of it by going into the post area. Just get in the paint. He'll hit you down in there, and you're going to score.
Van Vliet hit the first 2. This one for the tie. All 3 good. Brand new game, tied at 99 with 5:38 left.
Well, I'd like with JB. This the guy with the ball right now. Curry has got to step up.
Leans into the 3, missed it. Siakam the rebound. Curry stays at 19 points. Toronto can grab the lead. 5:23 to go. Ball in the hands of Kyle Lowry up high, using a Gasol screen. Hits the roller. Gasol at the free throw line. Outside Van Vliet. A ball fake on Looney. Into the lane to the right. 7 to shoot. Out to the arc. Little messy handoff to Kawhi Leonard. It's on the floor. Van Vliet gets it. Shoots a 3 that misses. Offensive board Gasol. Out to Leonard. Left angle 3. Rattles no. Rebounded by Iguodala.
Now they got 2 good looks in spite of all of that chaos.
5 minutes to go in the game. Curry hassled at half court. Gives it up to Iguodala. Elbow jumper good. Andre Iguodala, in the biggest game of the year, has 22 points.
He's 9 for 15 from the floor. 3 for 6 in the 3 ball.
101-99 Warriors on the Iguodala hit. Here's Lowry on the left. Pass that bounces, picked up by Siakam. Off the dribble, Draymond. Lobs it toward the rim. Nobody there. Tipped away by Iguodala. Here's Draymond 1-on-2. Green stops on the low box. Wheels and turns it over. Thought he was fouled.
Oh, he was fouled. There's no doubt about that.
Kawhi on the other end feeds Gasol, and he's fouled down the lane. And this won't make the fans happy here at the Oracle as Gasol a chance at the line.
He's got to watch right now that he doesn't get a technical, okay? And mainly because he made a great defensive play, dribbled into the floor, definitely gets fouled. That's how he loses the ball. And then he continues. See, he's complaining right now. They got to get him not to antagonize the ref to get that 7th technical.
Hey, while we wait on the Marc Gasol free throws, more on Klay Thompson. Here's Ramona Shelburne.
Well, Klay Thompson just left the arena on crutches. He's leaving the locker room on crutches, guys.
Thank you very much, Ramona. If you're just joining us, he was going for a dunk. He was fouled behind by Danny Green, landed awkwardly on the left knee, was helped up the tunnel, turned around, was able to shoot free throws, was able to defend the possession, and then came out and has now left the arena here with 4:15 to go. Gasol hits the first, buries both times.
3 for 4 in this game.
9th tie of Game 6. Curry met right at half court by Van Vliet. Gives it up to Draymond Green. It's Curry on the right. Turns, shoots over Gasol, missed the three. Rebound comes all the way to the Warriors bench, out of bounds to the Raptors.
Now, they just ran a down screen on the right side of the floor for Curry. And when he comes off of things, sometimes he'll go down into the lane and fake that he's going out to the left side, but he'll come right back up. It was a little bit of a tough angle for him to get that shot.
Marcus all out, Serge Ibaka in. Raptors, Warriors tied at 101. Toronto ball, Van Vliet, front court, 3:48 to go. He's all alone for three. Shoots and hits another one. Raptors take the lead.
You can't let this guy be alone, okay? He's now 4 for 7 in threes. He makes every pressure big one in this series. It's amazing.
A playoff career high 22 points for Fred Van Vliet. 5 3-pointers, and his latest has given the Raptors a 104-101 lead with 3:44 to go. The attendance for tonight's game, the final game ever at the Oracle, 19,596. That's the sellout number. Their 443rd straight and last. Brought to you by Vivid Seats. And then there were two. Visit Vivid Seats for the NBA Finals tickets to see all the amazing dunks, insane three-pointers, and excitement live. And excitement is the key word. That's what we've been given in these finals. And the Raptors lead it. Klay Thompson goes down late third quarter. Kevin Durant went down second quarter, game 5 in Toronto as he came back from injury. And now the Raptors, with superior depth, right now have the 3-point lead, 104-101. 3:44 left on the clock. You got to give these Warriors a whole heck of a lot of credit. And Andre Iguodala stepping up.
No, they did a great job. And we said before the game, they're looking for the third man to score the basketball. We said maybe the center position by committee. But then again, yeah, they give you 13 by halftime. But what Iguodala is doing is just sensational. Not just the 22 points, but the shooting percentage in the field goals and in the three-point shooting. Doing a terrific job.
Fred Van Vliet has 12 points here in this fourth quarter, 3 of them threes. Boogie Cousins fouled by Serge Ibaka. Went tumbling down, kind of stretching out that left knee as he's helped up by Quinn Cook. Remember all the injuries Boogie Cousins has been through. The left Achilles, the left quad. He's up. And it's a non-shooting foul.
Well, that's their 4th team foul.
Ibaka's 3rd personal foul. Inbound comes in to Draymond Green. 3:32 to go, 10 to shoot. They go to Draymond in the mid-post. Slings it out for Cook, but a turnover. He thought Cook was going to be in one spot, right about the break in the three-point line. Cook darted down a couple of feet. 16th turnover.
It was dangerous mainly because Cook was being played. But, once he stepped out, he was off balance and he just threw the pass over there. Unfortunately, Cook couldn't recover.
Here's Van Vliet. He's been a pest in the fourth quarter, and he's got the big man, Boogie Cousins. Takes him off the dribble, pulls it back from 3, straight on, pops out, offensive board. Ibaka, a 360 spin and putback as the Raptors go up 5.
Remember he told you now about these two bench guys. Van Vliet has 22, and Ibaka has 15. They have 37 between the two of them.
7 straight Raptor points. 3-pointer Draymond Green rattles. No, Cousins being hit hard by Ibaka. Both of them go tumbling down. And finally a whistle. I mean, they were locked up, both going for that rebound, both backpedaling toward the free throw line. Ibaka will get hit with the personal. They're over the limit, the Raptors, and Boogie will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, now, both guys were locked up. They could have called a foul on both of them. All right, and unfortunately for Toronto, they give it to Cousins.
Boogie Cousins will go to the free throw line with 2:49 to go. The first one is up, and it is good. 106-102, Warriors back within 4.
Now, he's been struggling on the line in this series, but he's 3 for 4 right now in this game.
Cousins bending the knee, second free throw, bricks, no good, comes out to Siakam. 4-point Raptor lead, 106-102, 2:45 to go. Raptors' second chance to grab their first championship. Couldn't hang on to a 6-point lead at home with 2 minutes to go the other night. Here's Van Vliet left wing again off the switch as Cousins finds Siakam, wheels, he's open, shoots for three, misses, long rebound, Pascal has it.
Now, that was a lucky bounce because Siakam came from the left side of the floor to pick that ball up in the middle of the court.
Siakam, it's Lowry, 40 feet from the hoop, drives to the three-point line, three to shoot, fading shot up, off the rim, and backboard and good. Tough shot, Kyle Lowry, 6-point Raptor lead, 2:08 to play.
The miraculous high bounce found the rim.
26 for Kyle Lowry. Here's Cousins against Lowry. In the lane, spins it out. Pass to Iguodala. Up top, Draymond. Wide open three. Good with 1:55 to go.
Now you have to love that because he was 0 for 3 in the three ball before that shot.
And that is a triple-double for Draymond Green, his second of the finals. 11 points, 18 rebounds, 12 assists. Back to a one-possession game. Raptors lead 108-105.
This is just like Game 5. Too much time is going off the clock for Toronto.
Lowry down deep to Siakam in the post against Cousins. In the lane, wheels, a whistle, and a foul against Boogie Cousins, bodying Pascal Siakam.
If you hit Siakam, you hit Gasol. Down in that post area, Ibaka. They either score or they get fouled. But unfortunately, we don't see enough of that. And I keep complaining about it. It's getting us nowhere.
DeMarcus Cousins, Hubie, with his third personal foul. It'll send Pascal Siakam to the line. 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Here in game number 6. Third-year man from Cameroon. Picked up basketball late in his teenage years, and he misses the first of 2.
Well, in the series, he's been pretty consistent, right about 77%. But let's face it, there's a ton of pressure on every guy going to the foul line.
108-105, trying to make it a two-possession game with 1:37 left. Free throw, good. Siakam, a double-double here in Game 6, 24 and 10. Kawhi Leonard doesn't even have a point in this fourth quarter. Fred Van Vliet and Serge Ibaka been leading the way.
Now, Golden State, 1 timeout. Toronto has 2.
Here's Curry, flips it baseline. Boogie Cousins knocked down the man. The foul's going to be on Toronto on a blocked foul underneath the basket.
Lowry.
That was Lowry. That's going to be number 5. Remember, he had 4 midway through the third.
Lowry knew that Cousins was there. He rotated behind him, and he was going to take the foul. You can see it right there. He rotates over. Now, his back foot was back in the lane, but now it comes down. You can see that Cousins just moved him out of there with that elbow.
Boogie Cousins at the free throw line, missing the first of 2. 1:23 to go. Toronto 109. Golden State 105. Cousins with another one. Second, good. So he splits it. 3-point lead. 109-106 Raptors. Kawhi Leonard will bring it into the front court. Channel defense from the sellout in the last game at the Oracle. Leonard a standing dribble against Iguodala. Calls for the screen from Ibaka. Off the switch has Cousins. Pulls the trigger on a 3. Missed it. Cousins the rebound. 1 minute to go in Game 6, down 3. Draymond Green.
That was a long shot by Leonard.
Forced shot. And Curry knocked away by Leonard, but Draymond has it in the backcourt. 10 to shoot. Over to Cousins on the left. A drive into the lane. Goes strong and scores.
Now, that was a great move, mainly because he had to avoid a defender and then make that Euro step and move, and he scores. That was a great move.
1 point, Raptor lead, 39 seconds to go. Kyle Lowry in the front court using the first of 2 timeouts remaining for the Raptors with 37.7 left on the board. What a game in Game 6.
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic. Now remember, with 37 seconds on the clock, you know that Golden State, you're going to get another opportunity here. The key thing is you don't want to foul anybody. You want to play tough defense, but you don't want to put them on the line. If they're going to score, they have to make a great shot over a defender.
Klay Thompson went down in the third quarter, of course. Outstanding scorer with 30 points, but they're missing his defense out there.
Absolutely.
Remember down the stretch in Game 5 in Toronto, having Curry and Thompson and Iguodala. Missing Thompson here down the stretch. This will be a big possession defensively for Golden State out of the timeout.
Yeah, now look at it if you're defense, if you're a Golden State fan or a coach. You have 1 timeout left. You know that you're going to get the ball.
We'll put on the headsets to Secaucus to review the clock.
See,
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
Toronto,
Review the
Lowry
clock.
wants the basket. The key thing right now is he got fouled, and it will be the referee's decision whether he got fouled on a catch before he made the move, or did he get fouled once he made the move.
We're getting a look at the ABC replay on the inbound. Iguodala was tugging.
Oh, he definitely fouled him. He fouled him before the shot. He fouls it before the shot. So we all know now that that would be the penalty anyway, for Golden State. That would have been their 5th foul.
2 free throws essentially ends it. Or a make, you could miss the second.
Oh, absolutely.
Have it bounce off the rim and the time expire. The Toronto Raptors on the doorstep of their first championship, the first championship for a team based outside the United States. In the last game in Oakland, they're already celebrating down on the bench. And the Canadian fans who've made their way from north of the border, so many Canadians and expats who work in the Silicon Valley area have flooded and spent a lot of money to get tickets to get into the Oracle tonight. And if we thought they partied after Game 4 here, you imagine what the scene's going to be just moments from now here in Game 6.
This has been a great game to play as you're going to close this arena from NBA basketball. But to end it the way we're ending it in the last 9 seconds is hard to take.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's exactly right. I mean, you're a
Sully's
Golden
up
State
for
fan.
Picasso.
That's exactly right. Now, if you're Toronto, you don't want to hear about it because you know that you're going to be the champions here, and it doesn't matter what happens, whatever the call is.
They're going to keep the clock at 9/10 of a second.
If that happened to the Warriors, it would be a different story.
Before the
inbounds, which would give you 2. That's right. Now, come on. I mean, we're doing every single rule that you
He
can
missed
think
it.
of now in 9 seconds.
All right, so they put 9/10 of a second back on the clock. Toronto 112, Golden State 110. The Warriors had the 9-2 close in the final 3.5 minutes up in Toronto to extend the series to a 6-game. Forced the Raptors to head to the West Coast. Kawhi Leonard going to the line, shooting 2 with 9/10 of a second to go. If he makes both, doesn't really matter what happens after that. First one is good. 113-110 and a chance to ice it and make it a 2-possession game.
Because we all know that the rule is with 3/10 of a second, you still can catch and take a shot without a dribble.
All right, Leonard, free throw, good. 114-110. Raptors inbound to Curry. Launches one from 70, no good. And it's over. The Raptors have their first championship. They dethrone the dynasty.
Hey!
Toronto in 6 games.
Yes,
beats the Warriors
Raptors
for their first
fans,
NBA
congratulations.
Toronto
We are the winners now.
The Warriors 110,
NBA
the Toronto
champion
Raptors
2019.
NBA champion.
Yes.
Happy for them. They were very scrappy, and they defeat Golden State once again in their arena for the 4th time this year. Now, that not too many people have been able to do that during this reign.
That's an amazing stat. In fact, nobody has done it. The Raptors were the only team to win 3 road games at Golden State in the same season over the Steve Kerr era. If you include the December victory here in the regular season, 4-0, the Raptors at mighty Golden State. And how about Kawhi Leonard?